Hi, everyone. Welcome to Glitch and Glow, the podcast where digital dreams meet soulful self-care. I'm Muriel.
And I'm Edna.
And we're your social workers by trade, and we're your hosts on this journey through the worlds of tech, wellness, gaming, and Black womanhood.
Each week, we dive into real conversations, level up our self-care, decode the latest tech, and celebrate the wins, big and small, in our communities.
Whether you're here for the healing, the hacks, or the high scores, you're in the right place. So grab your tea, your controller, or your headphones. Let's tap in.
All right, so as usual, the first thing that we're going to do is get into boot sequence. This is where we boot up and sink in, starting with what's on our minds today. Ariel, give us your glitch.
All right, y'all. I know I talk about the weather a lot on this podcast, but that's my glitch. We are in winter in Chicago, okay? Winter is here, and it's come with a strong hand because I was happily enjoying fall, living my best life, and then this past weekend hit with 6 inches. And, it's been an adjustment. It's been an adjustment for me. And yeah, I'm not having a good time right now. I don't like to have to put on all the layers and the mittens and the snow boots and the hats. And, it's just like, no bueno. So that's what we're dealing with right now. And I was telling Edna earlier, I feel like usually we are so good at prepping for like when the snow comes. Like people will be outside salting the sidewalk and salting their walkways and all of that. And the snow plows come out. Like everybody usually like is on top of it. And I just feel like we weren't in tip-top shape this time. So we've been dealing with a lot of that, a lot of slush, and a lot of like hard snow, and then like with layers of like ice on top of it. So I've been out here like slipping and sliding. Yeah, because like it'll snow, but it'll be like bright out, and so that like very top layer melts, but then it's been cold, so then it's freezing over. It's like been a time. And then it snowed again like 2 days later. I'm already over it. So
I was excited when it happened to y'all. I like asked my aunt, I was like, send me pictures, because she immediately texted me like some sentiment as you are feeling about the snow. And I was like, send me pictures. So she sends me pictures and I'm like, oh my God, it looks so cozy. What a great time. No. But as you're saying, I knew it was also like, I'm not traipsing in it. I'm just able to look at it, wish, wonder, reminisce, romanticize, all those like lovely feelings. I'm like, ooh, from afar, yeah. But then hearing you like continue, I'm like, oh, well.
Because what is happening over here? And I think global warming, like I was like, oh, the seasons are shifting a smidge, right? And like it's been a while since we've had like snow and cold like to this extent. I would say in like November, early December. Usually it comes like a little bit late. Well, not usually. It has been coming a little bit later. But I feel like we've reverted back to what it used to be. And like, that's not a bad thing. But it's also like, I don't think I was ready for it for like another couple weeks. So
that's real.
We're gonna do our
even
best.
When it happened, I was surprised, and I told my husband, I was like, "But this was normal back in the day. Like
it was.
This was a normal thing. You sound like you're not from Chicago. You just got played.
I know.
Like you're like, oh, we don't do this anymore. Yes, jokes on y'all.
It's back. Like, yeah. And like one reason why I like super, super don't like the snow or the cold, like I don't know, is like my feet get really cold. And when my feet get really cold, it really alters my mood. It alters everything to the point where I have to like immediately come in and change my socks because my toes are frozen. And so the fact that I'm back to that already is just...
You're saying it too lightweight. I have to tell you. No. Ariel becomes a different human when her feet are cold. She is very quiet, but not like the, oh, you're just being quiet. It's like, oh no,
No,
don't talk
I
to
have an
her.
attitude.
Don't even maybe look at her. Like, just until she can change her socks and get
I
her
gotta
feet
change my
warm,
socks.
leave her alone. Actually, like, just leave her alone. It's the vibes. It's like if you were a cartoon, there would be like steam, like just rising from you. Like, don't even look at her. Like Raven in Teen Titans every once in a while. She'd just be looking crazy. Like, yeah,
That is
those are the vibes.
accurate. That is definitely accurate because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happens to me. I just like cannot. I like cannot manage myself when I'm cold like that. So
No, and it's okay if that's
yeah,
your thing. Like,
yeah.
just respect that you have to, change the
It's,
socks.
it's a tough time for me, y'all, but I'm gonna get it together. I just need to change my attitude. It's fine. It's here. Here we are. Like
Yeah.
we just gotta make it. So
Mm-hmm.
I
And you're
switched out all.
prepared.
I switched my clothes out. I switched my shoes out. So
Mm-hmm.
like, it's gonna be fine now. But man, that
Yeah.
first snow was tough, 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 tough. And walking outside when it's snowing, and like at the time I didn't have my hat, and so like the snow
Oh
was like getting in
no.
my hair, and so that
Yeah,
was doing crazy stuff. And then like my eyelashes were starting to freeze together, and it was like
that is
getting hard to
tough.
breathe. It was like a whole. It was like I said, no bueno. So,
Only a few
I'm
more
gonna get it
months.
together. Yeah, I'm gonna. I know I'm ready. I know what to do now. So
Yeah, you
here we
do.
are. Yep.
It's only been your
Yep.
whole life. You just
It's only
gotta,
been
I
my
don't
whole
know,
life.
you sound like it hasn't been. You sound like you came from the
No.
South and said, what have I done? But you've done this
Yeah, I think it's just like
every
the
year.
cold, man. Like the because it's like it could be snowy, but like not as cold. But it's been like super cold too. Like not quite, late January, early February temps, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
colder than I thought it was going to be. So
Yeah, that's fair.
that's fine. Here we
You'll be all
are.
right. Put the
Yeah.
layers, put the clothes. You'll be
So
good.
much extra work. It's
It
dumb.
is.
What's your
You're
glitch,
cracking me up.
friend?
Mine is not similar at all. It is completely different. And it is around food. I love eating and I love eating good food. I'm not the kind of like meal prep girly. I've done that in my life when it's been like we're too busy, we're too
Mm-hmm.
poor, like we
Mm-hmm.
really have to
Mm-hmm.
plan. I have done it in the past, but now I'm like, I don't like eating the same thing every day. I like to switch it up. But what that means is one must consistently know what they're going to cook to some extent, go to the
Mm-hmm.
grocery store, plan, cook, do dishes. And I am over this. But I'm also in the conundrum of like, well, we don't want to engage in that. But we also have eaten out so much that I don't have a hankering for hankering. I don't say that, but that's the word I'm using. It came to me. Hankering. I do not know what time I've genuinely used
Oh,
hankering. I
wow.
don't know
That
where
was
that came
fun.
from. Like, what? But here we are. Um,
Sound like my mom.
I know. I was like, what the hell is that word? Here we are. It's what I felt like saying. I also just, I don't want to, you get tired of eating out too, where it's like, okay, well, what do
Mm-hmm.
we want to eat out? And we live like kind of in a food desert. So it's not like it's ton of, there's a lot of chicken, like I only want so
Mm-hmm.
much chicken and you have to
Mm-hmm.
travel far
Mm-hmm.
and wide to get a salad. So it's just like also not a lot of options. So it's just this adulting food part of things. It's really tough. And I used to love
Yeah.
cooking, but now like the amount of just energy and mental load and things. And it's like me and my husband, we're just both in this, well, what do you want? What do like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
gotta do this again, like for the rest of our
Every day.
lives. And I'm not I only eat once. Like I eat. So
Mm-hmm.
it's I'm
Mm-hmm.
just kind of tired. I'm kind of tired of that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
then the
feel that.
dishes. Can I complain about the dishes too? Because then there's the dishes that can go in the dishwasher, and then there's the ones that can't. And I'd be like, oh, okay, I will do the dishwasher ones real quick. And then you look at the dishes ones and then your hands get dry. This is so petty. I don't care. But your hands get dry. Nails are breaking left and right. Like it is not cute.
Yeah.
So I'm just over. I'm in a season right now where I'm like I don't even grocery shop anymore, girl. I just get them ordered. Like it is
Oh,
just
you're
and I
there.
still am like,
You're there.
no, I don't even want to. Right now on my list is like eggs, milk, salsa, and sour cream. Like, what are we making with that? So I cannot think of another thing to put on
A
that
little
list.
fiesta omelet. You know what I'm saying? A quick
You know
little
what?
scramble
Been eating them.
situation.
Had 2 this week. How many more can we do? It will get played out. So it will get played out. So very
that's
first world
real.
problems of me, but I know somebody else is like, girl, yeah, I'm tired of trying to. And we've done like the factor meals, the blue apron meal. Yeah, like we've done, I think, damn near all of those. And even those we get tired of eventually. So
yeah,
we don't do that anymore either. Like we've really been like, how can we figure this out for us? And it might be me because I also don't really want left. Okay, I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna let it go. This is a podcast. We're not just talking on the phone. I'm gonna keep it brief. I'm gonna like rein it in. Not everybody wants to hear.
I went hard about winter, so yeah, I appreciate your self awareness because I had 0. I was like, this is terrible.
That felt really relatable. Mine is like, some people are gonna be like, yeah. Some people are gonna be like, girl, chill out. Make a Pop-Tart. You'll be okay.
Girl dinner. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh boy. Okay, let's switch it up. Let's go into our glows then. What is your glow this week, Ariel?
So my glow this week is that I got a lot of fun stuff coming up. I got a lot of musicals. I know I talked to y'all about my love for musicals. I have like
You do?
What? Like musicals?
No. Sorry. Of course not that. We have done that.
I was like,
I know this about you. Which musicals are you seeing?
Oh, I got you. Okay, so I'm going to see 6 in like week and a half.
Okay.
I've actually already seen it, but it's so good. It is so good. It is about all of the ex-wives of Henry VIII. All the ones that he killed, you know? And so you just like hear their stories or what they imagine their stories to be. So I'm going to see that. And then the week after, I'm going to see Phantom of the Opera. So excited.
Surprise.
Yes. So we're feeling really excited about that one. And then this one's like way far out. But Broadway in Chicago was doing like a deal for like Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
I didn't even look this up. I didn't even do.
Oh yeah, I was like, get all the things. Like I was like, all the events, we're doing it. So like, I got tickets for because the musical Chicago is coming to Chicago in May. So I got some tickets for that.
That's a good one.
And then there's a couple Bulls games that we got tickets for because the tickets were super super cheap, and our team is like,
that's what I hear.
We're okay. You know what I'm saying? So
have a good time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, the Bears are also doing really well for like the first time in 1,000 years.
Knock on all the wood.
I mean, okay, but like, are we back? I don't know. I'm scared, but like, okay. So, anywho, so just like, I got a lot of fun stuff coming up to help me get through the winter months. So good. I'm feeling excited about that.
I love it. And thanks for putting us on. Because now I'm like, oh, I didn't even think, I've never thought about even perusing these words today. Is it because I'm tired? I don't know. But looking through, perusing, like events, you know, for Black Friday. Because I only do Black Friday on actual, like the day after Thanksgiving, even though I found out too late. Because again, I've been better with social media, that there was like a blackout. And I was like, oops, sorry, it's Saturday. I already bought things.
Yeah.
Too late. But
Sorry.
at least you were supporting the arts,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
The arts, the sports, the people who do the things.
yeah.
So,
I'm doing my best. So
yeah, that's
yeah, that's
awesome.
my glow. And also just like it's Christmas time and I put my tree up. And so I'm like getting ready to do all the like all my Christmas holiday movies and like,
Yeah.
all of the cozy stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I love that. 'Tis the season.
Yeah. So what's your glow? What you got going on?
I got like a two-part because the first thing's gonna be super fast, and then the second thing is like, get ready. And I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately. All right, this one's gonna be a little long. Um, but I love my therapist. I
Mm.
switched up. I know I told you this already, Ariel, but for the sake of my glow, I switched up my therapist. Just felt like it was time. I'm in a different space. I have different goals. I needed someone who could like walk with me through those things, etc. And
Mhm.
yeah, she's just like connecting dots, asking good
Mhm.
questions, getting me to think deeply, having me think about my past. And it is painfully great. So I'm having a really good time. Like when I think about the growth, but like when it's happening, we're like crying, we're having a rough time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're a little sad, but it genuinely has been like okay, yeah, we're
Mhm.
working and we're working
Mhm.
really well and it's going really well. So for anybody who's needing that reminder to go and just keep trying till you find somebody who's right your speed, like continue
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
look and find the right person for you because once you do, it's the best. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's my part A of my glow. Part B, still reading, not reading as much because I've been
Okay.
playing a lot of video
Hey
games.
now, let's go.
Ah, who
We've
thought
done it.
Yeah, super exciting. So on the Switch, I played Is This Seat Taken? And it's like a puzzle game. And this game is hilarious because you have all these little characters and you're trying to seat them essentially in whatever scenario is presented to you, but they all have different preferences. So, like, some of them don't want to sit
Mm.
next to smelly people, some of them don't want to sit next to people who
Right.
have a lot of cologne on. Some don't want to sit in a dirty seat. Some don't
Mm.
want to sit next to somebody who's playing loud music. But meanwhile, some of the characters are doing all of these things.
I was like, you're
Um,
describing me perfectly. Is this me?
so you're gonna make this even longer because, girl, when I tell you, it was like I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't even want to be around anybody who wants to talk. I want to be alone. I want to sleep and I want to read my book. Like it is hilarious. Because I was like, are these people wrong? I don't know. This is just a video game. It literally doesn't matter. It really just goes to show that everybody has their own preferences. And at the same time, I was like, introverts unite. Like, I wish that it could be like you could have a little bubble that it was like, I want to talk so that I could avoid you, or like you could
Exactly.
know I don't want to talk so you could avoid me and find the person that wants to speak with you. So hilarious little game. It's like really quick, bunch of little puzzles, fun to think and just like use my brain. And then another game that I started playing is Astrobot on the PS5. And this helped me connect that I really like a 3D platformer. So I'm like
Mhm.
a little dude running around, a little robot. And so PS5, when it came out, it had the demo of this game essentially, or like a little tiny version of this game. And it was just like a really huge, beautiful nod to like all the PlayStation stuff and all the PlayStation consoles in the past. And
Mhm.
now this game that I've been waiting to go on sale, and it finally went on sale, you know what I'm saying? So I've been playing it.
It's the
And
best.
because it won Game of the Year, I think in 2024. And yeah, it's just like beautiful, and you use the control in all these like really great ways. I don't even know how else to describe it. You're a little robot, your spaceship gets kind of destroyed by this alien, but your spaceship is the PlayStation 5 itself, and you have
That's
to
cool.
save the little
That's cool.
robots. Yeah, and there's a lot of just like references to PlayStation games like Uncharted and like
Mhm.
Crash Bandicoot and just all this stuff. So it's been just really, really nice to play. I've been spending a
Yeah.
lot of time playing that. And then the last game I think I'll mention is I've been really interested in this game called Blueprints for like a while now. And I was listening to another podcast and they were talking about how they were playing it with other people, like having someone next to them while they're playing it. And this is
Mm-hmm.
essentially like, I don't even know how to let that exhale. Like,
That's
how
a
do you
big
describe this
one.
game? You are a character who's, I think, great uncle or like uncle, and I forget which one, but your family member has passed away and they've left you this mansion that has 45 rooms, but actually has 46, and you need to find the 46th room. But in order to
Hmm.
get there, you have to be able to like go through all these rooms and make a bunch of discoveries. Um, and people like take notes while they play this game. Me and my
Mm.
husband started playing it together, and we've had a lot of fun thinking through just like how to be able to get to the other room. I don't know. I don't want to give it
Yeah.
away because I think for anybody
Yeah.
who's interested in like a puzzle and just discovery and thinking things through, it's really fun actually. And I remember people talking about it a lot. And I think it's up for something for Game of the Year, but I'm gonna have to like one of
Mm.
the categories, but I'm gonna have to double check. But yeah, it's been a great time to just play
I
the
love
game and like really
that.
be immersed. I started
Mm-hmm.
Luigi's Mansion 3, which I haven't played one of those before. Kind of on the fence about it. I'll let you know how that goes, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing that on the Switch. Oh, and Tetris, just for shits and gigs,
Good old
because what a great
classic.
time. You
Yeah.
know? What a good time. Why does it get so stressful? That's a different topic for another day. It literally makes my heart beat when you get too far and you're just like, ah, and then
I
crash.
do remember that. I remember playing that like on the computer a lot back in the day and like really
Mm-hmm.
being good with like the space bar and the arrow keys. Like that was like my
Yep.
jam. But I do remember when it started getting fast, it would really, really get fast. So
Girl. Girl. I remember playing it on the like the Game Boy back in the day. And the music's
mm,
so good and you just playing that game. So I've been in a game mood and it's been such a great
I
glow
love
time.
that.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you. More
Oh,
to
so
come.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Well, let's shift on into debug this. So we're gonna talk about Black women in game development. So yeah, right. So okay, I know like several episodes ago, like Anna had brought up a discussion about just like representation in gaming, and I think a lot of the focus was really on like opportunity and accessibility of playing games with Black women as lead protagonists. And so it kind of got me thinking, like, okay, not only about just like representation in general, right, or lack of representation, but also like representation in game devs and leaders within the gaming community. So,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to give some flowers to some of the Black women innovators and pathfinders in the industry and like highlight some of the works that they've done. So, I am blanking on the exact article that I found this on. I think it was on Black Enterprise. But one of the people that I feel like I really need to highlight here is a woman named Muriel Tramis. Ma'am, so sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. I'm doing my best here. But she was a like pioneering French video game designer from Martinique. And she is actually celebrated as the first Black woman in the gaming industry. And right. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta shout her out. She did a lot of like groundbreaking work in the late 1980s and early 1990s, and it really helped shape the landscape of adventure games, particularly through her tenure at the French studio Cocktail Vision? Question
I
mark?
don't
Where
speak
did
French.
I don't speak French either, so
I was like, I can't help you.
we're doing our best.
Sorry.
So sorry, guys. But so her most famous work was called Rebels in the Darkness, and it
Mm.
was published in 1989. And so I just want to give a little like brief overview about the game because I think it's really cool. So, the game is actually set in the Caribbean in the late 18th century when slavery was still widely practiced. And the player assumes the position of Esteban, an African woman being held as a slave, and she's determined to launch a revolt against her captors. I was like,
I
okay.
literally Googled it. I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, oh shit. Like it
Mm-hmm.
is interesting looking for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Okay. So one thing about the game is that instead of it being played on consoles, it was actually played on personal computers like the Atari ST, Amiga, and DOS. And the gameplay entails navigating like various areas, solving puzzles, and conversing with non-playable characters to get resources and knowledge. And they also based a character off of Toussaint. Really struggling with these names. Louverture. So sorry, friend. The leader of the Haitian Revolution, which I thought was
Mm-hmm.
super dope. Because if you guys know anything about Haiti, they led their own revolution and gained independence. And they were the first country to do that. So boom. But he's one of the historical personalities and events the players encounters as they advance through the game. So
Mm.
in 2025, USC Games awarded her the inaugural Games Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh.
Yeah, like so dope, right? And they were just recognizing like her trailblazing contributions to the gaming industry. And like during that ceremony, she was able to share insights into her design philosophy, emphasizing that while her games often address social issues, they're primarily created for enjoyment. So, just based on my little description about Rebels in the Darkness, I don't know. Have you heard of this game? Have you played this
No,
game?
absolutely not.
I had
I've
never
never
heard of
heard of
it.
this. I'm so intrigued by it. I'm sitting here like, how does one see if it's available? Like,
Right.
like where I'm about to low key look it up still, but
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I mean, it's super intriguing. I immediately looked it up. And just like I
Hmm.
said, the pictures alone, I'm really like, oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know until you know. I think that this happens also with Black just creators in general sometimes, where
Hmm.
it's like
Hmm.
they're doing stuff and they're doing awesome stuff. And we're
Yeah.
still, and very recently, are doing a lot of firsts, but you don't know. Like,
Hmm.
nobody, I've not
Hmm.
heard, and granted, I don't know everything about gaming, right? But I feel like we've had a whole episode that you were talking about, like,
Hmm.
games
Hmm.
that were failing, and we talked about a little bit of the history of gaming and stuff like that. And I've watched documentaries about like game development and even
Hmm.
some of the like black male devs
Hmm.
and creators and stuff like
Hmm.
that. But to hear about a woman, I'm like, what? Like in all the
Hmm.
things that I've looked at, I don't think I've ever seen her name pop up in anything. It feels like you have to be very niche, very into the
Yeah.
world and intentional in order to be able to find out about her, which is like, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
we hear that a lot, and I don't think that's necessarily something new, but it is unfortunate. And now we know though, so I'm definitely going to look into it
Right.
more.
Right. And I'm like you said, like I should have looked it up more, but like I'm like, this game sounds so dope to me. Like, and you know what it kind of remind me just in terms of like being able to talk to non-playable characters to get resources or like
Hmm.
doing puzzles or navigating different areas and whatnot. The game that came to mind, I was like, oh, this feels like Nancy to me.
So
Like,
this is not. We have to stop
I know, but I was like
because when I was
immediately
looking at the
like talking to
pictures,
Ned, talking. I was like, oh my
because I looked at the pictures and I was like, why is this reminding me of Nancy? And I don't know why, but I also thought this, and I don't know what to make of that.
god, yeah,
I think that just speaks to we played too much of it, and
yeah,
so we
yeah, yeah, yeah.
see it everywhere.
Probably.
But that's hilarious.
I
Yes,
know,
agreed.
but it was so
Nancy,
funny to
I
me.
don't know if this is somebody's first episode. There were some PC games that were Nancy Drew's series of games.
Loved him.
And we played them a lot while we were growing
Yeah.
up, all very like figure out what's going on in this mystery, and you're Nancy
Mm-hmm.
Drew, and lots of puzzles, lots of
Lots of
talking to
puzzles.
people. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing is solving a mystery. So, dun dun dun. I'm not going
Yeah.
to sing the song, um, but it's funny how music can really get you, boy. I think I was listening
Yeah.
to a few of our episodes, or I'll like listen to them to make sure that it's good for editing or
Yeah, to
whatever.
like edit and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, I sing too much, but I'm not even singing good. And you always know what I'm talking about, but it's like, should I continue with these little songs and
Yes.
jingles? I
Yes, you
don't
should.
know.
Yes, you should.
Play it in your own time, friends. It's still good. I think as an adult, I would still play those games
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
because they're hard,
They're
but they're fun and
hard, but they're
rewarding.
really fun, super engaging. Like,
Hmm.
they're a good time.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm
But
like,
anyway.
yeah, now I want to find Rebels in the Darkness because who doesn't want to be a part of a slave revolt? What? Like, that
Hmm.
sounds so fun to me. Like, and this is
Yeah.
like, you know, I feel like, I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast or not, but like, I think a lot of like historically, like a lot of like black cinema is like around struggle or around slavery or blah blah blah. And I remember just being like, I don't know that I'm super interested in engaging in that kind of content these days.
Girl, I
However,
still haven't
this
watched 12 Years a
game,
Slave, and I will not. I
and I
can't
will
do it.
not. Shout out to
Woo!
y'all. I will not though. Like,
No,
it's not for me no
I
more.
can't.
But I'm like,
No.
this though, I would play this. Like,
Hmm.
this sounds
Yeah.
cool to me. So
I Googled it and I still can't see that it's
yeah.
available anywhere, but
Okay.
maybe somebody can tell us if you've seen it or know how to play it.
Yeah.
Let us know.
But yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I spent some time on her because I'm like, yo, she's the first black woman game developer
Mm-hmm.
known. So like, and that's really cool. So
Mm-hmm.
anywho, I also wanted to shout out some more like present, or more recent trailblazers in the industry. So I'm just gonna kind of go down the line and then he can like chat a little bit. So
Mm.
first person I wanted to talk about, her name is Jacqueline Shorter Beauchamp. And she is the co-founder and CEO of Engaged Media Studios.
Mm.
It's trailblazing in VR, AR, gaming, and immersive media.
Mm.
And from the article, they had mentioned that she's the only African American licensed by Microsoft to develop Xbox games. And
Mm.
her interactive designs have been featured at the NFL Hall of Fame, Black College Hall of Fame, and NBA All-Star Weekend 2023. Which I
Wow.
was like, yo, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And EMS recently expanded from Baton Rouge to Houston, partnering with
Mm.
organizations like the Utah Black Chamber of Commerce.
Oh.
So I thought it was really cool, just the fact that like, and again, I think the article that I got this from, I think was from 2023 or 2024, so maybe might be a little bit outdated. But at the time, the fact that she was the only black person licensed by Microsoft to develop Xbox games was like kind of wild to me. So
Mm-hmm.
shout out to you, Jacqueline.
Mm-hmm.
Next person I wanted to talk about, Jan Lopez. She's from London and she's a CEO of Black Girl Gamers,
Mm-hmm.
championing safe community powered spaces for Black women in gaming worldwide. She's
Mm-hmm.
featured in the Afrofuturism exhibit at the Smithsonian and has
Oh, I didn't know
contributed,
that.
right? I was like,
That's dope.
yo. And she's contributed to Square Enix's Forspoken and Spotify's Star Select gaming playlist, all while
Mm-hmm.
advocating for diversity, inclusion, and leveling up gaming culture. So,
Mm-hmm.
I
She's
know
the
we
one I
talked
talked
about,
about when I
yep, I was
yep.
like, I know
Yep.
we talked about her. So, I just want to make sure,
Mm-hmm.
we spent a little time on her.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Next person I wanted to note is Keisha Howard. And she is the award-winning founder of Sugar Gamers, a powerhouse advocacy and networking group for gamers from marginalized communities.
Mm.
Um, from gamers to game developers, writers, artists, and performers, Howard is turning games into tools for inspiration and social change with projects like Project. Oh God, these names, man. Project Violacia, I think, and
Okay.
the hybrid Tachyon League Arena. Actually, I'm like, let me see how many I have so I know. How fast I
While you're
change.
looking at that, I'm also going to mention that I just looked her up, and she even has a TED Talk called
Ooh.
"Imagining a Solar Punk Future." So super interesting. The Sugar Gamers website is cute. Um, like under her information, it's like geeks of all trades, or she's a geek of all trades. And her
Mm.
quote is, "The quality of life we experience is in direct proportion to the quality of our thinking," which I like. That's a
Oh, I
nice,
like
deep
that a
little quote.
lot. Yeah, I
So
like
if anybody's
that. So,
interested, I'm like, oh, let me save that so I can probably watch it later.
yeah, yeah. No, that's good. Thank you for looking that up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have Tanya DePass. And she is a Chicago-born gaming advocate
Ah,
and founder of I Need Diverse Games, dedicated to making gaming inclusive for all. She's also the creative force behind the tabletop RPG Into the Motherlands and has shaped diversity initiatives at GamerX, blending passion, advocacy, and game design.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. It was so interesting, like finding this list because, like, some of them I've heard of, right? And then there's some that I was like, oh, I haven't heard of you guys at all. So I was like, oh, this is really cool to
Mm-mm.
find this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Next we have Latoya Peterson. And she is a Forbes 30 under 30 media rising star, blogger, and
Wow.
co-founder of Glow Up Games, where she blends culture and emerging tech through mobile, AR, VR, AI, and more. She's known for racialicious.com, and she's shaping stories in gaming, pop culture, and media, including the upcoming Insecure, the Come Up game. So I don't know if that's
Aww.
out yet, but I'm gonna be on the lookout for that if it isn't, because I'm.
And I have some bad news because, I've been
Oh
looking these up
no.
as you've been saying. I
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I
I'm like, oh
know.
no.
I know, I know, I know. But it looks like Glow Up Games that, like, I went on their website and it
Yeah.
says that they're not able to continue during the
Oh.
current environment. They had to close their doors. So
Okay.
that's really unfortunate. But still, it
Bummer.
sounds like they did some really great work. And they're in front
Yeah.
of the dunes in the picture that they have posted
Mm-hmm.
there. So,
Mm-hmm.
which is really cute. But they're probably worth a follow still, or find,
Yeah,
and
I
see
was
what
gonna
else they're doing.
say, keep a lookout and see what else she's got going on because I'm like insecure to come up. What? First of all, I went to LA and I did a whole little mini insecure tour when I was out there,
I
and I
didn't know
had
that.
the. Oh, I didn't tell you that. Oh my gosh! First, I have
Uh,
one of my homegirls lives in LA, and so when I went out to visit her for the first time,
uh-huh.
I was like, take me to the places. So we like went to the dunes. We went to like the one of the diners that the girls always went to. We went
Girl, I went there.
to.
Did you eat there?
Are you talking about Hilltop or the other place? Like the place with the red vinyl chairs? Because you
The
have
ladder.
Hilltop, which is Issa's like spot,
No,
I think.
the ladder. The red
The
vinyl
other,
chairs.
that's the one that was in the show. Yeah, did I
Yeah,
eat
I
there?
went there too. It's so good. Oh, I thought you
Did
were
I
saying
eat
you ate
there?
there.
I
We ate there and I was like, oh, I might go here now instead of chicken and waffles. It was
can't.
so good.
Hey, okay. Well, okay. So one place that I did eat at, we went to Mercado, the Ethiopian place that they be going to in the show.
Okay, I could not recall it if that was a
Good.
trivia question.
So so good. So yeah,
Yeah.
we like went close to where like we got y'all was. Like we did a whole little tour. I was like, take me to all the places. I
Wow.
love this
I
show.
love that.
So
I
it
love that.
was
I love that.
super fun, super fun. So
Mm, okay, good to know. New fact.
yeah. Anywho, though, our next person is Kat Small. She's a Bronxborn design powerhouse, product designer at Dropbox, and creator of indie games like Train Jumper, Breakup Squad, and Sweet X Heart. She's also the co-founder of Game Devs of Color Expo, shaping events that celebrate and spotlight games by creators of color.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm looking up Train
Really
Jumper.
looking around. Yeah, yeah.
It looks so simple, but also looks so cute. Like one of
Yeah.
those games that you would have played on the computer a long time ago. You're just like running and jumping and trying to
Mhm.
avoid collisions. Cute.
Yeah, yeah. And then, okay, I have two more people I wanted to shout out. So we have Momo Pixel, award winning art director, game designer, and multidisciplinary creative specializing in pixel art games. She's
Mm.
crafted interactive experiences for Google, Hulu, and United Masters, and her personal project, Momoland, fuses art, music, anime, and tech into immersive exhibitions.
Her website is cute as shit. Someone needs to look at it. Literally everything you just said, I'm like, yup, 100%. Like,
Which
it
I'm
is.
like, I want to go to Momoland. Like that sounds right up my alley.
What?
Like
It's so
so cute.
cute.
Yeah.
Like, she's created a Google Doodle. So
Mm-hmm.
can we talk about the Google Doodles, because I love a Google Doodle. Let me procrastinate for a second. I'll be like, oh, what's this today? I clicked on it today. It was just like the
Just
little
to
Christmas
see.
lights.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, today's not a game, girl. Dang. She got a
Yeah.
Google Doodle? That is really
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Mm-hmm.
that. I didn't know that people were just out. I mean, obviously, I knew someone was creating them, but like, wow.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
wow.
Super dope. Okay, so the last person I wanted to talk about is Brittany Morris, and she is an NAACP Image Award nominee and storyteller turned game writer, contributing to Subnautica Below Zero,
Mm.
Spider-Man 2 on the PS5, and
Ah,
Wolverine on PS5. Um,
ah,
from her first console.
that's crazy. Like, wow. Just kept getting like, wow,
I know, I know.
you're just
Okay,
going on and on. I'm like, you're
yeah.
being too casual. This is a big deal. And you're like, I already read this. This isn't new to me.
I did my research, did my Googles, but um, they said from her first console, the Nintendo GameCube, to best-selling novels like
Mm,
Slay and her latest adventure, The Jump, Morris blends games and storytelling like no other. So,
mm, that's dope.
so those are all the gals that I wanted to send some flowers to and kind of take note of because, as much as we talk about like wanting more representation, like we are out there. You know what I mean? We're out there, we're doing
Mm-hmm.
it, and like I just wanted to make sure that, they got a little shine for it. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so I have like a couple cues for you.
Mm.
Really, first one is just like, how do you feel after hearing like all the accomplishments that these Black
Oh
women
my
have done in
God.
the industry?
I want to look them all up. I want to follow everyone.
Right?
And I was writing down names and looking up people, and I already know somebody's gonna be like, who do they say? So we will
Mm-hmm.
include their
Mm-hmm.
names and things so that they're easily findable. And if we find any links to, I want to make it like, now that I
Yeah.
know what this topic was, obviously in hindsight, I'm like, oh, I want to make it as easy as possible for folks to be able to lock in, to be able to connect and see what people who look like us are out here doing. Because what do you
Mm-hmm.
mean? It just got me like
Mm-hmm.
really excited. Because yeah, Black women are awesome and they're out here doing amazing things, and
Yeah.
you don't know until you like look into it. I mean, we
Until you
know that they are,
look.
but to know exactly what they're doing is like,
Yeah.
oh wait,
Yeah.
this is amazing.
Yeah.
How exciting,
Yeah.
how
Yeah. It's
creative,
super
how like
cool.
entrepreneurial of them. Yeah, just all the
And the fact that
things.
it was just like it's not just game devs. There's, you have writers, they're leading organizations. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just so cool to me, really. Because I
Mm-hmm.
think a lot of times when people are thinking about the gaming industry, like Black women do not come to the forefront. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
So
No.
I just think it's so important to be able to see that Black women are out here doing this too, and that like gaming is not
Mm-hmm.
just for a particular group; it's for everybody. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It's for everybody.
it's for everyone.
I found myself again the other day. I was thinking about somebody and I was like, I wonder if they play video games, because I'd already made the assumption that they didn't. But I was like,
Mm,
shoot, let me not assume. Maybe they do. And then I was thinking about the normal thing that I say to people is like, there's a game out there for everyone. People go to a
Mm-hmm.
wine tasting, you do a beer flight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you tried out some games, probably find something that you enjoyed.
Okay. Like really
Just
though, I
putting it
really
out
believe
there.
that.
Yeah, it's too
Yeah.
many.
Yeah,
There's a
there's so
bajillion
many.
gajillion games. Come on now, in 2025, about to be
Yeah.
2026. It's too many. It's a lot of games out here.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm thinking too, one of the questions that I wanted to ask is just like, do you think that the gaming industry could be doing more to support Black women creators, or like, or do you think that they're now these days they're making more of an effort? I will say before probably not, but like in present day 2025, what do you think about like the gaming industry and the support of Black women creators?
Me not knowing for real nothing about the gaming industry,
Fair.
right?
Yeah.
Like, if we're
Yeah.
being just
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
honest, and if we're thinking about our episode when we were talking about like Black voices in gaming, stuff like
Mhm.
that, I
Mhm.
think already it's something that is hard for Black creators in the space.
Mhm. Mhm.
So immediately I'm like, nobody's doing enough.
Mhm.
In
Mhm.
my humble opinion,
Mhm.
if we're still having to create niche spaces for us, that means like
Yeah.
we're clearly not everywhere.
Right.
We're
Right.
clearly not being uplifted. We're clearly not being like added, and especially in today's day and age, which, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, without me going
Mhm.
deep down dark into the circle of depths of terribleness. I'm not even drinking. Like, I don't know what's happening. Um, but yeah, I think without going too deep into like that, I feel like it's harder almost than it has been in a long time to like make sure
Mhm.
that our voices are heard and our work is uplifted. And so, all that to say, like, even with me not knowing and just thinking about even other sectors and stuff,
Yeah.
my answer is no, enough is not being done. And there's always more that can be done to be able
Yeah.
to make people aware and give them opportunities,
Mhm.
because they just
Mhm.
don't get the same ones as white creators.
Yeah, yeah. And I also think too, just in terms of like uplifting Black creators, I feel like the people that are doing that work are also Black or other people of color. You know what I mean? Like it's always like the marginalized groups are doing the work to uplift other marginalized groups, right? So like
Mm-hmm.
I think that the work that is being done is just by us. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
and not to say that there aren't any organizations or people that are like also doing that work who are white, like, but yeah, I think like a majority of it, most of the things that I've seen that are uplifting up like creators of color are people of color. So,
Mm-hmm. I was trying to think. I'm like which
I
one's
couldn't
Ariel?
think of,
But that
yeah,
was like,
I
yeah, I
couldn't
was,
think of anybody.
I was
What?
like,
I'm not gonna do that.
huh?
But honestly,
I was gonna be quiet. I
not
was like,
trying to speak in absolutes. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to speak
You're
in
right. You're
absolutes,
right.
but
We don't know everything. We don't know
exactly,
everything.
exactly. So there's space. There's space. Maybe you can tell us. I don't know, but
Somebody needs to tell us though, because right now I'm like, I don't know. I don't know them. That's just me. I don't know
who knows?
everything.
Who knows? Yeah. So okay. Do you think, because I think with like the rise of STEM and tech
Mm.
and like coding and game development, all of these things, where I feel like there's a really big push for these topics to be in schools, right? So do you think
Hmm.
that schools and tech programs do more to introduce young Black women to game design and tech? Like, do you think like schools are doing that work?
I think some are. Like, there's one
Mm-hmm.
here in Texas, and they definitely are. Like, they are one of those
Mm-hmm.
magnets. I don't think they call them magnets here, and I don't know why my brain's not allowing me to think, but they are one of those schools
Yeah.
that is focused on like STEM, and they have a special track for gaming specifically. They have special tracks,
Mm.
and other topics as well. But I think if that's something that you're interested in, there are now more avenues to get involved in that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that every school, we know not every school is doing that. We know not
Yeah.
every school has the same resources. Um, And I mean resources as far as like human resources and having the people, having the literal money, having the tools, the items, the curriculum, like all that, like the
Yeah.
list goes on and on. So we definitely can't say all schools, but I do think that there are some schools that if kids are interested in
Mm-hmm.
pursuing something that's more STEAM aligned and or specifically even video gaming aligned, I definitely think that that exists. I know, not I think, I know that that exists.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's
Mm-hmm.
super awesome.
Yeah, I think yeah, I totally agree. And I think that in terms of like trying to like influence like black girls to come and like participate in these programs, I think yeah, that work is absolutely being done in schools, because I'm not sure where else it's being done, right? Like a lot of times when we're
Mhm.
thinking about what do we want our careers to be, blah 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 blah, like a lot of
Mhm.
times we get those ideas when we're in school, right? Because they're,
Mhm.
you know, our teachers are asking us, or our counselor, or do you want to go to a university, do you want to go to trade school, blah 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 blah, right? And so I think
Mhm.
that like schools could be a really really good what is the word I'm looking for? Wow, guys, I was doing okay, and I'm
Conduit
yes,
connection.
we'll go with
What?
that.
Okay.
I'm like the
I
words
got
are
you.
they're leaving me. They're leaving me. But I think
It's okay.
schools could be a really good conduit for that specifically, to be like, hey,
Mhm.
we have this program. We're looking for diversity. Like
Mhm.
this industry is not for one group. This could be for everyone. So like
Mhm.
if you're interested, like come on down, you know? So
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, and I wonder the extent because I'm really thinking of one school right now, but I wonder the extent with which other schools are doing that and specifically
Mm-hmm.
bringing in black girls. Because yeah, I still don't see them a lot in spaces, right? Like when I
Yeah.
think of young girls and them playing games, like it's still not
Mm-hmm.
a commonality. It still seems very gendered video games
Mm-hmm.
to this day,
Mm-hmm.
even when I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking to some of the little ones. So I'd like to see
Yeah.
that change a little bit. Could use more girl. I'm not a little bit, all the way. Like
All the way.
let them play the
Yeah.
games. You know,
Yeah.
like what a great time, and what a great time to like build. Because I think about this in my free time. Like, how do we get more girls to play games? Because even what you're talking about is like, yeah, the development of it, the coding, the tech, and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But even just literally playing the
Playing.
games.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How do we get them to see the value and like being able to connect with each other and like team building? Like there's so many
Yeah.
things that could come out. We've
Yeah.
talked about so many of the benefits of playing games. And so I think that it could be a great way for girls to be able to just like build with each other and have fun with each other. Like I think about us in college playing Call of Duty, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like just
Mm-hmm.
girls playing Call of Duty together and having a lot of
Yeah.
hours and
Hours.
memories, you know, like
We was
yeah,
really
and like
playing
what a
that
great
game.
time. Yeah, like oh, or how I used to do the same thing with Halo. Like, and this was back
Mm-hmm.
when people would have their consoles and multiple TVs in a room and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's just like a really just fun time to build camaraderie and like how important that is to well-being, mental health, friendships. We had like an entire podcast episode on Black womanhood. You know, like I think
Mm-hmm.
there's just a
Mm-hmm.
way to be able to just build that, and it could happen not only with gaming, but definitely gaming could be a way to
Yeah.
be like a system to be able to do that. So I think about that in my free
Yeah.
time.
Definitely. Okay, I think I had one more question.
Hmm.
Yeah, that feels right. Okay. How do you feel about the impact of online communities such as, you know, a Black Girl Gamers, and how they're changing like the broader gaming culture?
I think it's creating safe spaces to be
Mm-hmm.
able to play the game and like talk with other people and feel
Mm-hmm.
seen and feel heard and participate in fandom. Look at we are connecting. Wow, did we plan that? No. But no, but like really, I think that maybe
Mm-hmm.
feels too simplistic of an answer, but that's what we're really all looking for is like to be able to connect and to be
Mm-hmm.
able to like be seen and see other people and engaging in something that we really love. And
Yeah.
so I think it's fantastic to have those spaces.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I would like to see more of them. I think I
Hmm.
think they're definitely like on the rise, and so I want to be part of them all because I think it's super important. I think it's really important.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, it's just a way to connect. It's a safe space. Like it I think it's just I think it's something that's super important because that's something that we've had to create based on a need. And now these
Mm-hmm.
like communities are able to function in a way that we can get those needs met.
Yeah.
Even if it's not locally or in a physical space, you're able to get those needs met in an online community. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally agree.
like it a lot, like it a lot. So yeah, that's what I've got for today, y'all. Shout out to all the gals that I mentioned above. Special shout out to Muriel, okay, our,
Mm-hmm.
first Black woman game dev. And yeah, folks, that's what
I
we've got
love
going
it.
on.
Thank you. And again, we will compile the names, the links for y'all so that you can engage, hopefully with just a click of a button. If that felt corny, but I mean it. I feel like they say that on something with the click of a button,
The
like,
click of a
but they're trying to
button.
sell you something. Like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. Saying follow these people because they're amazing. They sound amazing. Okay. Well, thanks, Ariel. It was nice to learn
Yeah.
about those lovely women. I'm looking forward to continuing to like, I was going to say get to know them. And it sounds a little creepy when it's one sided, but
Yeah, it feels a little
engage
weird.
with
But
them.
like do some more research and get to know their work and
Thank
yes.
you.
Yes.
Thank
I'm
you.
with
Thank you.
you.
Thank
I'm
you.
with you. Yep.
I need you. I need you.
Easy, I can't even use words. I was like, what am I trying to say? I don't
Just
know.
back and forth. We got it. We got it. As we shift into glow mode, okay? As we shift into glow mode, the space for wins, wisdom, and words that lift us up. What is something that you want to set your intention on for the next week, Ariel?
I did not think about this beforehand. Off the
Okay.
dome, y'all. I
Mm-hmm.
think that what do I want to focus on? Honestly, y'all, I've just been tired. So really I just need to carve out some time to like reset. I was telling Edna before we started recording, like some time under the heated blanket would be really lovely. And so I wanna do some of that. Just some quiet time. I'm almost at my reading goal. I am on book 97 right now. So I maybe that's the plan.
Wow,
That's
wow,
what we're gonna
wow.
focus on. Can we that might be a little ambitious. I was like, can we make it to 100 by the next time? But maybe actually. So yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're gonna focus on. I want some cozy time with the book.
I
What
love
about
that.
you?
I almost want us to do like a all the books Ariel read. Just to like be like,
Oh, that would
hey.
be a hilarious thing to do because we've got a variety of genres.
You'd be telling
But
on yourself just like a
I
little
really
while.
would be. That's why I'm like,
Am I
mm,
ready to expose myself
I
fully?
don't know that we're ready for that.
Okay.
but maybe a
I take
couple.
it
I could
back.
do a
You
couple,
know?
you know?
There you go. There
I
you go.
like
There you
that.
go. There you go. Okay. Okay. Didn't mean to put you out there, girl. My
Yeah.
bad. My
I'm
bad.
reading a current one
But
that I'm
still.
like clutching my pearls. So yeah.
Clutching your pearls.
Yeah. And I was
Ooh,
like, wow,
good
even I'm
one.
scandalized by this. Like, there's a lot going on.
We sound like not our ages tonight. I love it. I feel scandalized. Clutching my
Scandalized.
pearls. My God. I love it. Okay. So is your word rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest or like coziness. Let's go with coziness, actually.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know I love a cozy time, so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you got me. Mine is gonna be I'm like stuck between grace and meditation. I'll lean towards meditation. I started doing one of those like courses on Headspace actually.
Mm-hmm.
And normally when I re-engage with Head, so I've been meditating, you know this, but I've been
Yeah.
meditating on and off consistently. Oh my God, over 10
Long
years
time.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
I was
long
like,
time.
oh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it started before I even moved here. So when I think about when I'm meditating regularly, I'm like functioning so well. And I need to
Mm-hmm.
get back into that space. And so I've started a new course. And what I've noticed is because I'm a little bit more of an experienced, quote unquote, not a pro, not an expert, just have a little bit more experience. When I start off with the intro ones, I normally
Mm-hmm.
get a little like bored is the wrong word. Like I think even as someone who has a lot of experience, the intro ones are still great.
Mm-hmm.
But I find that that's not necessarily what I'm looking for. But I found a course that's like pro, like PRO, like just pro. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not beginner, it's pro. And that's been good. Like that's been really
On
nice.
Headspace, you said?
There's a
Okay.
lot of silence, which is what I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little
Mm-hmm.
bit of talking at the end, a little bit of talking at the beginning, and like some guidance, but a lot of silence,
Mm-hmm.
which I really enjoy. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but for me, it's really helpful because then I can
Mm-hmm.
really concentrate on my breath and kind of get into a flow or struggle for the time being and be like, well, we'll try again the next day, and just
Right.
give myself some grace with that. But I want to actually finish the course. And it's,
Mm-hmm.
I think, only 10 days. I'm like, girl, we can get through 10 days. So I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm like nearly halfway through. So yeah,
I
I'm gonna
love
finish that course.
that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I love
Meditate,
that.
finish the course.
And actually, you saying that, it reminds me, I took a couple years ago, I took like a mindfulness based stress reduction seminar. It was like an 8-week seminar.
Mm,
And every session we had, we started, we would start with a meditation. And they
mm,
were long, like they were like 45 minutes to an hour long meditation.
mm,
And like in the first few weeks, not even, no, that's a lie, I would say most of it, probably week 1 through 6, I never
mm-hmm.
made it through. I would fall asleep. Like I would fall asleep at some point, and then finally,
Understandable.
once I got towards the end of it, I was finally able to be like, I made it through. Like I was like so excited,
Mm,
because it definitely is, it's like a muscle. You know what I mean? Like you really do have to like
yes.
build onto it, and it can be very
Yes.
difficult, and your mind is gonna wander. And so it really is like, it takes a lot of discipline. So
Mm-hmm.
I
And
love that you're like hopping
practice.
back into it and just like really being intentional about it, because it can be
Thank
hard.
you. But yeah, I do want to reiterate that. Like, even for the people that are like, I can't sit there, my thoughts are crazy, like, do a guided one and
Mm-hmm.
then just literally practice. Like, even if it's just a few minutes and
Yeah.
then you're just building it up, it really does make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I just
And
speak
find
from,
a
I think when I
position
was
that
at,
works too. You could sit, you
oh,
can
yeah.
lay, you can do the astronaut, which is my favorite one.
What is
Have
that?
you heard of that? It's basically
No.
like your legs are like up, stick figures, here we go. It's like you're laying down, but your legs are up on a chair. So like,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
you know what I'm talking about?
I love that one for a quick rest and like, what am I trying to say? Like posture reconfiguration
It's
for
like
sure.
that, guys.
Yeah, you're laying on the ground. There's a stick figure that's laying on
There
the
it
ground,
is.
but the feet are propped up,
Yep, that's my
not at
favorite
a
one.
diagonal, like sitting
Yeah, they're just,
style.
yeah, yeah, like an
Yeah, I
astronaut, like
like
you're
that.
taking off.
Oh, that's
So,
why. I'd never heard
mm-hmm,
it called that before.
mm-hmm,
That's dope.
mm-hmm.
That's all dangerous for me. I sit down, either in a chair or crisscross applesauce, because I will go to sleep. That's
That's probably why I
that
was
is my
sleeping
sleeping
for the
position.
first 6 weeks.
I'm like, no, no, no. That will put me to sleep. Because even though getting back into it the first day, I do it after waking up in the morning and not right away. Like I'll do like get my water, like I don't know, whatever. And even then I'm like, ooh, this is getting a little tired again after
Mm-hmm,
just waking up. So
mm-hmm,
laying down would
mm-hmm.
put me out, boy. Would totally put me out. But yes, I will maybe check back in. It's
Yeah.
something that I know is really helpful for me in thinking about all of the moods of the world. So
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay.
meditation.
Meditation. We
Mm-hmm.
like it. All
Mm-hmm.
right, y'all. So, as we power down, remember you can tune in on YouTube and Spotify, and you can follow us on IG, TikTok, or email us at glitchandglowpod@gmail.com. We will see y'all in 2 weeks on Tuesday. And remember, every glitch has a glow up.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.